the Philippines where sunlight gleams, Brian, Tess, and family dreams. By the shorelines, kids at play in a tropical bright array.
Good morning, YouTubers. Welcome back to our channel, Brian and Tess in the Philippines.
Yeah, good morning everyone. Sort of a longer video today. We've been back out to the land twice now for 5 days at a time trying to get this build completed. We've taken one step forward, 2 steps backward on the last trip, which you won't see until next week's video. But what's today's video about, babe?
It's about Septic done, and we're going to start the kitchen build.
Yeah, well, hopefully. So sit back, check out the video. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below, guys. I always put a link in the description to the dating site where I met Tess. If you click on the link here, you can create a free profile there. Also, there's links there to, if you'd like to donate through PayPal me or just through Super Thanks to help our off-grid build here, our little project. I'd also like to say thank you to 2 of our newest members, Lee Martin and Ismail, my future brother-in-law from Turkey, who watches us every single week and actually doesn't speak English, so he uses a translator app on his phone to translate everything into Turkish for himself. So thank you very much, guys, for becoming members and supporting our channel. So sit back, enjoy the video, and we'll see you at the end. Here's the girls on their way back from Simba, from church this morning. They seem very happy. Again, it was raining in Masbate City when we left, and the wind's coming from the north. Masbate City is to the north of us. It hasn't been raining here for 2 days, but the rainmaker brought the rain again.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up? Good morning.
Good morning.
It's 9 o'clock. We arrived here late today, so I'm just having a coffee out here outside in the breeze. It's more like a wind, but that's why I'm worried it's going to bring more rain. The boys are over there working. We haven't been over there yet. We just came straight to HQ and get me a coffee, and then we're going to take a drive back over. As you can see, the road wasn't too muddy. It was a little muddy, but the car's not filthy caked in mud, so it was quite passable this morning. But if this rain comes from the city, then I dare say if we have more deliveries we need to get out here, which we probably will. We need more concrete, more rebar. The problem is we can't just order it all at once and store it over there, because there's nowhere to put it out of the rain. The bags aren't plastic lined and they get wet and they're ruined. Okay, just arrived through the gate at our place and our rice has been harvested. Kuya James was over here working yesterday, yeah?
Yes.
So that's us all harvested. Not sure how many bags we'll get until everything's put through the thresher and we get it all milled. We'll see how we go, but hopefully it's enough to feed the family. Well, the boys originally had the silver plastic from under the tent up here, but it's been so windy, it's all torn and blown back, and they've completed a lid on the septic with a couple of places for the manholes, but as you can see, that one's got some water sitting in it because it rained a few days ago. We haven't been here for a few days, so. But yeah, almost complete the septic. So we've got an inlet over here, we have a baffle wall back here, and then we have an outlet pipe over here under the ground. So the plan is we'll dig a trench through and we're going to dig a pit over here and fill that with gravel and have a few pipes coming out as a small leach pit. Won't be huge, but a small leach pit, so the water will just leach out there and then head back down towards the rice fields. So should be good. Right now we've got a couple of extra workers here. My favourite sister-in-law Ivana is here. And yeah, we had to clear out all these big trees and stuff. So what's happening is the workers that are here at the moment, they're going to not only cut this up, but they're going to shift it over to just behind the car there, and then they're going to burn it and make charcoal out of it, make bags of charcoal. So we'll have plenty of charcoal rather than just waste it. It's going to get used, and that will clear all this area up too. So that's fantastic. And we've got our little stand made for just to put a single blue water drum, which you can see just in the background there underneath inside the pig pen. That will go up there on the lifesavers chair. That's what I'm calling it, the lifesaver chair there. The blue drum up there with a tap, or faucet as they call them, in the base of it. We can fill that from the well with the pump, and then the girls can use that to water the pigs and hose out the pig pens and stuff, so keep them nice and clean, and keep the pigs hosed and clean as well. And Kuya Wendell's been busy practicing his bricklaying skills. If you guys will remember, this section here was not here. This was all open. So he's bricked that up and then rendered over the top, finished over the top. We've got to get this edge finished, of course, but for now, yeah, it's looking much better. And they had some leftover concrete, so they threw a step down here. And yesterday in the city, we picked up a small gas bottle and just a single burner for out here. So saves Tess having to scrub that kettle every time it gets used on a wood fire. So yeah, that'll do for now. We're cooking with gas, as we say in Australia, but yeah, temporary, but it'll do for now. And we can use that gas bottle in the kitchen here when we finish, and put it out the back and put a hose through the wall. So but the boys, when they did the bench top here, left a little hole for a cable for me for a hose there. And as I said, Kuya Wendell's now bricked up this section here. Done a really good job, considering he's not a tradie, he's not a bricklayer, and he's not a finisher. He's actually done a really good job. I'm pretty impressed. He asked could he practice. I said sure, go for it. So he's practiced and done a really good job. I didn't see his bricklaying, but I can see the mud in between the bricks here, between the blocks. Looks quite thick, looks quite solid. Yeah, I'm impressed. He should be bricklayer. And as usual, the rainmaker strikes again. A couple of days of fine weather, and then I come out here to check on progress, and I bring the rain with me. So there's nothing happening right now. Oh, Manoy's up there clearing some grass for us, and Kuya Wendell's over having morning tea. He's going to come back and switch a few solar panels around if it doesn't rain again. It's rained lightly already, but it's stopped for now. So we'll see what happens. Let's hope there's quite a good breeze at the moment. You can see the trees moving. Just hoping that this wind blows the clouds away and doesn't bring more rain clouds from the north. It's a little dark in there at the moment, but there's some waterproofing on the walls in there down to the floor, and we need to get some tiles slapped down there as quick as we can so we can get this toilet and basin fitted in there. So we've actually got a functioning toilet, or CR as they call them here. Sunday afternoon, we just got back from town, picking up some of the tiles for the wall tiles for the bathroom there, the toilet, and getting some food supplies for tonight and tomorrow night. And the boys have been working hard. They've been clearing over here. You can now see the string line where the bamboo fence is going to go. across there. They're getting ready to make charcoal out of all this wood scrap. It's laying around everywhere. They'll burn all this and make bags of charcoal. And the deal is, we keep 1 sack of charcoal, they keep 3 sacks of charcoal. So for every 4 sacks they make out of the wood, they keep 3, we keep 1. Then the sacks sell for 180 pesos each, I think. So then we get the option, if we want to buy the 3 sacks out of every 4 off them, we can purchase that cheaper for 120 or 130 peso, I think Tess was saying. So then if we want to purchase that, then resell them for the higher price, we can make the profit on those sacks of charcoal as well. So we'll see what happens. I said to Tess, how much charcoal do you need? We'll see how we go. See how many sacks of charcoal they end up with after they make out of all this wood and all the wood that's behind me as well. So there's quite a lot of scrap timber laying around everywhere, and it just needs to be cleared. And I said to Tess, it's just going to be wasted and burned, so we may as well get the boys out here and make some charcoal out of it. Well, it was a fairly unproductive day. Our worker didn't front this morning. Sorry, our builder didn't front this morning. We had workers over there. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 workers there. So we got a little bit done, but none of the major building that we really wanted to get done. Yeah, as you saw, the waterproofing's been done up the walls a little and on the floor in the CR in the toilet. So that's the main thing. We need to get some tiles laid quickly so we can get the toilet mounted. The plumbing's all done into the septic, so that's ready to go. As soon as we get the toilet mounted and the basin mounted, we have a working bathroom, so that'll be great. Manoi and Papang and myself have just been having a quiet embassy. You can see the embassy there in Coke. So it's 5:30 in the evening now, Sunday night. So we're just having a quiet drink over here at HQ. We're about to head back over to our place and get set up for the night with the kids. So yeah, we actually wanted to get, we had 2 stabilizer bars, new stabilizers for the front of the car. Still putting pieces in the front of the car. They were supposed to be installed this afternoon, but we got to the mechanics and we were sitting there waiting and it started to rain, and I said, Kuya, buas, tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow. So we'll go back in the morning and see if we can get the stabilizers installed. It won't take long, 30 minutes and they're done. There's only 2 bolts on each side, left and right. Doing both of them, of course, because there's no point doing one side. I think the clunking's coming from the right hand side, but we'll just do both at once. We've done both sides of everything else, so it's all replaced. So hopefully we can get that done in the morning and the builder will be here and we can start getting some framework up for the kitchen. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow is a more productive day than today. Tess hasn't been drinking, but she's dancing. Dance, baby, dance. Dance, girls. Oh, Manoy's music stopped. What happened to the music, Manoy?
What I see? Oh, that's.
I'll probably get copyright for the music here, but Kyle, dance with Lola. This is entertainment here in the province. A little music, some embassy whiskey and Coke, and the girls dancing. That's our entertainment. He's doing the helicopter. Well, Monday morning, and yep, The rainmaker's been at it again. It rained all night last night. We could hear it on the iron roof. It was heavy, then light, then heavy, then light, but it didn't stop for the whole night until about 4:30 this morning, I think. So everything is soaking wet, and that's our sky. No sun whatsoever. So again, nothing's going to get done today, except me eating and then maybe later on having a drink. But no work's going to get done today. We'll see what happens when the builder gets here, what we can get done inside. There's not really a lot to be done inside. It's more, I wanted them to start building out here. If it's not raining and it's just wet, they can possibly start. We'll see what happens. So we're back from town, and yep, it's actually raining right now. The boys are under the plastic trying to finish the septic top. They're going to make the lids for the manhole, the 2 manholes in the top. That's pretty much all they can do today because they've got some plastic to keep them dry. Not much else we can do out here while it's pouring rain. Even the boys making the charcoal, sitting around, just had a coffee, and there's nothing else to do. All we can do is wait for Mother Nature to let us go back to work. So today, because it's raining, we decided we would start building our swimming pool here. This will be Olympic swimming pool, waterproof and tile. The boys are digging out now for the swimming pool. Joke lang! This is the boys doing the charcoal. So they'll dig here to burn all the woods and make the charcoal. And even it's raining, the boys don't stop working. Filipinos, hard workers. Filipina, hard worker also. Sometimes, but today she's princesa, look, in the dress with umbrella, standing out of the rain, staying dry. Smart girl. Look over at HQ, and the boys are undercover here, just working to get the extra rice out of the stalks. You can see here, there's still all rice in there. But over here, this is all bare now. This is the process to do that by foot. Kuya James is expert. He's expert. Yes, buddy. Wow, buddy. You have sombrero. Just got back from town, bought a couple of barbecued chooks, and the boys have been out here working under the plastic, as I said, in the rain, and installing the lids for the septic. So we'll let them dry, and then tomorrow we can lift them out, and we'll have 2 manholes so we can get in there and do any repairs or maintenance in there. Perfecto! So this is the process here in the province when your pot has been used over wood fires and it's really black. Is not only steel wool, but river sand put on the steel wool. I'm like, I was just in shock. I'm like, what are you doing? You're making it dirty. She said, I'm cleaning it. Oh, really? You're making it dirtier first to clean it and then wash it? Provincial life here in the Philippines. It's eye-opening. And after 2 days of morning teas and afternoon teas, the kettle's not black this time. Tess doesn't have to scrub it because we're cooking on gas rather than with wood. Oh, modern technology, 21st century. Wow. And today the boys have started on the The wall tiles in the CR. Kuya John. Okay, so we've now made our fire pit here, and what's going to happen is we're all going to get on the alcohol tonight, and we're going to light this up, and then we're going to see who can walk across the hot coals without getting their feet burnt. That's our entertainment for this evening here in the province. This is the process of boys making the charcoal. They dig a big pit like this and light all the wood up and then cover it with dirt to make the charcoal. I've never seen the process before. I have no idea, had no idea how charcoal was made, so it's an educational experience for me too. So the boys have just gone home. It's 4:15 now in the afternoon. Thankfully the rain stopped for the last few hours. We haven't had any sunshine, but we've had a bit of a breeze and no rain, so maybe the road's not as bad as it was this morning. Oh my God, today it's just, we've had to go into Bartlett a couple of times, and it's just been, we've been sideways literally, and almost, because the road's not level, we've almost slid off into the water trench on the side, which is about 18 inches deep. I've had to stop and back up 3 times today and try and get a new path on the high side of the road, and the car just wants to slide down the hill into the trench. Quite difficult to negotiate, but we made it. So yeah, it dried out enough. The boys have got all this ready to go. They'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, the deal is, all this stuff was rubbish that's been all over the land here anyway, that we wanted to clear and get rid of. So if we just put it all in a pile and lit it up and burnt it, we'd get nothing out of it. This way they make the bags of charcoal, and Tess will get her share, and then she'll purchase the boys' share of charcoal at wholesale price and then retail that. And she should get around about, I've estimated if they do their 80 bags, she'll get around 7,600 peso out of that. So, you know, it's not a huge amount of money, but it's 7,600 peso we can put back into the project, into the house or something. So it's better than just burning it off and losing all the money, completely losing all the wood. So it's Monday night here at the campsite, which is not so much of a campsite anymore because we've got some solar lights here, and we've got a gas burner, and the boys have actually got the door frame up for the bathroom, CR. You can't see in there, but they've started, it's too dark, I don't have a light in there yet, but they've started tiling the walls in there. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get the walls finished. Once we get the toilet set, then we have a functioning bathroom. It's connected to the septic. Got our double kitchen sink here that would be thrown out in the Bahai Kabo when it's built. And we have everybody here babysitting now. We have Tita Maiti, who doesn't like to be on camera ever. Hati Gel, Kyle and Caleb here. And right now, the girls, my favourite sister-in-law Ivana Elawi and Tess, are out here cutting up some vegetables to cook up a chicken curry for this evening with rice. So thank God we've got some light here now. That's the main thing. They can see. I only have one burner, so it makes it a bit difficult, but it'll take a little bit of time, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's okay. I've got a whiskey and Coke. Kuya Wendell has a Red Horse, so we're okay. The boys will just sit back and relax and let the girls do their thing. Tess is busy squeezing some more fresh coconut flesh to make some coconut milk for the curry. It's a really nice curry when it's made with coconut milk. I'd never tried curry made with coconut milk until I came here to the Philippines. And that's probably my favourite thing now, is chicken curry and rice made with coconut milk. Masarap! Whiskey and Coke and curried chicken and rice. The perfect end to the night. And you can't see it behind the clouds, but there's a full moon. So all the crazies will be out tonight. There's the full moon just there in the center. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. That's where we're at. Don't forget, if you haven't already, like, comment and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button down there in the corner if you are enjoying our content, if you haven't already subscribed. Thanks again for watching, guys, and until next time, from Brian and Tess in the Philippines.
Peace out.
Peace out, guys.